Happy Sunday, everybody, and greetings from beautiful, fabulous Las Vegas. I wanted to take a couple minutes and share with you what I do on the Sundays that precede a really good week. I've noticed that I have bad weeks and I have good weeks, and I've also noticed that there have been practices and moods and emotions around both of those different kinds of weeks. So I have figured out some of the things that really optimize the weeks that are better than others, and I wanted to share those with you so you can also have a good week. And this is what I do. I go through my calendar on Sundays for the next week, and I look at everything. I look at my appointments, and I mentally prepare for the clients that I'm going to have. I mentally prepare for any of the other meetings that I'm going to do. I look at the admin stuff, some of the other obligations. I work out logistics of how am I going to get to point A to point B on time. I take a look at all of the commitments that I've made, both to myself, to my clients, to any associates, to my family, and all of that good stuff. And I figure out how I'm going to fulfill on those commitments, right? Because that's that's part of professional success, is keeping commitments, keeping our agreements, and if we're not able to do that, to renegotiate the agreements. All right, so I take a look at all of those, and after I kind of figure out like the mechanics of what the next week is going to be, and then I move on to a different thing, which is looking at the calendar and seeing, how does it feel? How does it feel? Does it really light me up? Am I really excited about the way my calendar looks? This week looks absolutely amazing. I have friends with colleagues, or I have meetings with colleagues and peers where we help each other, where we just help each other with our goals. I have meetings with amazing clients. I have a couple of new clients starting this week that I'm so incredibly excited about. I have some appointments for my own self-care, for my own coaching, so I can continue to grow and progress and process everything that's going on. And then I have family coming in to celebrate the birth of my little baby boy that's due next month. So this week, feeling pretty dang okay. There's been weeks where I've looked at my calendar and just felt dread, right? I think we can all relate to the Sunday blues. If you're still like stuck in a Monday through Friday job, looking at everything, and every Sunday there's like that sense of dread. I hope you're not subject to that, but I know that there's so many people out there who feel trapped and they aren't living in their creative purpose or anything like that, that the Sunday blues are effing real. It's no joke. I totally get it. So how are things making you feel? Like, just take a scan, be honest with it, look at it and be like, okay, and then identify the things that are making you feel really good. Like, are you connecting with friends? Are you connecting with peers? Do you have a meeting with a mentor or a coach? Do you have clients that you absolutely love? Or, like I remember for me when I was in corporate America, or are you going into a sea of cubicles where you feel suffocated, right? And any iteration in between. And it doesn't have to be black and white. It could be all things at all times. I totally get it. And take note. Like, it's about being honest with yourself. It's about really understanding that what we're doing is affecting our moods, and what affects our moods actually affects our behaviors, and our behaviors are actually what shape our reality. So it's really important to drill down to all of that good stuff. Okay. So what do you do after that? What I want you to do after that is take a look at everything and see how it's connected to your larger vision for life. So this presupposes that you're working on that larger vision for life, that you're, that you've declared to the world, I'm going to be an artist with these metrics of success, or I'm going to, one of my favorites is from Coachella. There was a There was a dancer who 2 years ago had tweeted, "Someday I'm going to work with Beyonce," and then he was dancing with her at Coachella this last year. So what's the big vision? Are you going to be dancing with Beyonce sometime, or what is it? You know, like the big picture. Without the big picture, we just drift. We drift from one thing to another, never really seeming to arrive anywhere because we don't have a destination to go, right? Anyone who's worked with me before knows that I'm obsessed with your destination. I'm obsessed with goals. I love like going deep into the psyche and all that good stuff, but eventually I'm going to bring it back to, okay, what are we doing to make some shit happen, right? So take a look at your calendar. How is it connected to your larger goals? Have you carved out some time to create content? Have you carved out some time to really take care of yourself so you can be the person and evolve into the person that goes into, or I should say grows into the person that can create larger goals, because it's going to require growth on all our parts, right? Okay, so we got that. After that, actually revisit your larger goals. This can be kind of a spiritual practice. This can be a practice of either meditation, or if you're going to church on Sundays, or any kind of worship service on Sundays, you know, communing with that vision for yourself, communing with what source, God, universe has put you on this earth for, right? So it can be meditation, it can be church, it can be journaling, just reconnecting with it and enjoying the process of it evolving, because it's always changing, it's always evolving, and it's absolutely amazing. So those are the things that I do in order to stay on track, stay focused, and have a better week, and really just, guide myself a little bit. So to summarize, basically how it goes is check out your calendar. What logistically do you have to do? What commitments are you there to fulfill? What are you going to do to fulfill your commitments to your clients, to your colleagues, to your family, to your spouse, to your partners, to your friends, whatever it is? How are you logistically going to get from point A to point B? Because being late is not cute. Making other people wait is not cute. You're disrespecting their time. That's a whole other sub dish that I won't get into. Number 2, how does it make you feel? Honestly, how is your week making you feel? Is it lighting you up, or is it just like filling you with dread? Take note. You don't necessarily have to take action on it yet, but be aware of shit, because awareness will, it'll do good things for you. Okay, so then after that, how are your weekly tasks connected with your larger vision for your life? Being that our tasks, our destinies are in our daily tasks, right? Excellence is a habit. Excellence comes from practices, all of that good stuff. And then spend some time with your larger vision. Reconnect with it on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, wherever it is at church. Leave your comments below. I want to know, what do you do? What's worked for you? What are your questions? And also, please, please, please share this with someone who you know who might get the Sunday blues or gets a little bit of anxiety on Sundays. Share this with your network, especially like your creative peeps, like the artists and the musicians in your life. Let them know what to do. By going through this, you're going to feel a reduction in anxiety. You're going to feel a little bit more control over your emotions. So not only is it beneficial for productivity and being more congruent for the week and having a grip on the week, but you're actually going to feel a shift in your emotions as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll probably talk to you later this week too. Bye.